What's up, YouTubers? It's time for another vape-tastic voyage with your boy, Mr. B. Are y'all ready to get down and cloudy tonight? Because Mr. B is. And how are we going to do that? We're going to do that with the authentic stainless steel and brass Praxis Mechanical Mod by Praxis Vapors. This little sweetheart right here is a brushed stainless steel mechanical mod in a length of 80 millimeters and a width of 22 millimeters. We have a... How y'all doing tonight? Why the hell am I talking about this shit already? Let's have a toke. I don't want to get right to the point with y'all. I don't want to get right to the point with y'all. I want to talk some shit. Because if you can't get down with that, what can you get up with? How y'all doing tonight? Mr. B had a good day. Got hooked up with some shit I'm gonna show y'all in a few minutes. And but we're gonna talk about this authentic stainless steel Praxis Vapors mechanical module. So yeah. Hey, we got 2 more days on my giveaway for the Fishbone Plus. So if you know anybody that's not subscribed to Mr. B, go ahead and let them know to subscribe to my channel and go ahead and like that video and put a comment in the bottom of that video for Fishbone Plus entry, and they will be entered into that drawing, which is at 10 p.m. on Friday night, March 4th, 2016. So yeah, take care of that for me. Alright, so this beautiful stainless steel 80mm mechanical mod by Praxis Vapors features and sports a brass hybrid cap of a height of 5mm. It is super teeny. Super teeny. It's super teeny. It sounds like martini, but it's super teeny. That's a good voice. I like that. Yeah, it has battery venting holes on it. Yes, it does. And it has little grippy shoes on the top. 3 of them there on the top, and we've got 3 wider ones there on the bottom. Make sure you put the wider ones down. That's the way it goes. That's the way the juice flows. Otherwise, it might not be too good for you. Just saying. So let's pop that fresh MXJO that I just bought out of there, that 3000 milliamp 18650. This is an 18650 only mod. Just saying. This bad little bastard right here has a 0.02 voltage drop. That is ridiculous. There's a reason for it though. The bottom firing pin is unique. It is a angled 2-action spring-loaded firing button. You have, with the battery out. Hang on. Alright, let's pop it back into place. But I don't want to shock myself. Hang on. Just put that in there for good measure. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. Yeah, so the way it works is you have a double action where you push this piece in. It locks into place here on the frame. Like that. Okay, but once you push it in, you have to go down. You push down to fire it. When you release it, it pops up and goes back out, and it locks into the frame. So there is no misfire in your pocket. It's a fail-safe. It's awesome. But it locks into that bottom frame. It's got a lip that goes under there that locks that firing pin switch in there. So that's pretty badass. And that knurling with that lightning bolt is sick. I love it. And it's got that little accent with the brass underneath there, right there, and that says Praxis Vapors on it. So how you get this firing pin, fire switch out of there, you just push it in like that, and you push it down. And then you just take her all the way out. Of course it doesn't want to come all the way out. So yeah. You got a Delrin insulator there that's about 4 or 5 millimeters high. And so the way it works, this is all one piece. It doesn't come apart. It's spring loaded. You see how that lip is that goes around that frame? You push it in, and when you push it in and down, this Delrin goes down, and your piece, your brass pin in the bottom of there, hits the negative side of the battery and fires away with some beast ass power. I mean, this thing hits harder than a goddamn freight train in your face. It hits harder than a freight train in your face. What the hell was that I had? The Manhattan? That was a hard ass hitting mod. This hits just as good. So, that's the bottom of it there. Very well machined. I mean, it's completely cut out so it locks right back into place. It might be a little tricky trying to get it back in the bottom, but you pretty much have to eye it up. Just like that. See how it's like that? And you just want to slide it back in the tube. But you have to push that switch in for it to go into the tube. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm not really a fan of popping this in and out. It scratches the hell out of the inside. So unless you're having a problem with it, I wouldn't even mess with it. And then we lock right back into place. Like so. You can't even tell. So, yeah, this thing is beautiful. Got that brass negative contact with the Delrin insulator that goes around it, and recessed spring-loaded firing switch, which is a fail-safe for not firing in your pocket, which is lovely. And that lightning bolt knurled button switch is just sexy. It's beautiful. It is quite beautiful. Let me tell you how much I got this authentic for. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. How much you think I got this for? Now these retail for $120 to $150 normally. I'm gonna tell you where I got this for $19.99. Vape Dojo in Hampstead, Maryland. They've had them since they opened the doors. They still have stainless steel and brass models. Okay? They had them on clearance for $50, and now they're on clearance for $20. So yes, I paid $21.19 for this authentic Praxis Vapors mechanical mod. If you can't get down with that, there is nothing that will get you up. So, let's put this bitch together. That love these MXJO 3000 milliamp hour 18650s. You can get them at Vapor Villa or anywhere else for usually about $11.99 to $13.99. Awesome batteries. I use them in everything now. I've used MXJO for probably 2-3 years. Great batteries. Actually, I'm not going to put that on first. The way I do it, and actually we're going to be using the authentic Praxis Vapors Derringer, so we're going to keep it in the family tonight. And this thing is small as shit. I'm going to compare it to my Snow Wolf in a second when I have it all together. It's super teeny. It's almost like that little Council of Vapor 40 watt joint that's out right now. I mean, it's teeny. So make sure you have a hybrid cap on this, okay? You cannot put an atomizer on there that does not have an adjustable firing pin or 510 pin on the bottom of the 510 connector that is not coming further out, is not recessed from those threads. If it doesn't come out like that, you see that? You see how far that pin sits out? That is for hybrids. if it sits flat on those threads, you will short out and shock the shit out of yourself, if not blow your leg off. So don't be the next guy in the videos online that screw it up for more of us. You guys aren't that dumb. Come on, you guys know what hybrid caps are. But yeah, for real, no joke. Make sure it's sticking out off those threads, because otherwise you're going to have bad news bears all up and down your pants. Okay? You don't want bad news bears all up and down your pants. Like I said, you're going to make those 3 little feet face towards your atomizer's butt. The bottom of your atomizer needs to face these little 3 feet. And then your battery is going to face these wider triple feet. You can do it either way. You can screw this onto the mod first and then the atomizer. I choose to screw it onto the Addy first, just because I want it to have a tight fit on the atomizer. So what you do there is just lock it into place. And it's got venting all around it. There is a gap there. You see that gap? You can see the wall behind it. It's got there's 3 nice gaps there, plus it's got the 3 vent holes. So very well built to be able to vent that battery in the emergency that it does implode itself. So yeah. Let's go ahead and screw it. Let's screw this shit. And I put another one of those Wotofo Clapton 3 wires in here. It's 24 gauge. This is 4 wraps, and it's at about 0.25 ohms. And I'm doing it in single coil mode. I am not a single coiler, but I just put it in here for shits and giggles. And the shits and giggles won, because I like it. It gets kick-ass flavor. I just put it in here before I started the video. And take off that AFC cock ring there. See if you can see it there. You see it? You can't see it that well. What shit? This camera doesn't have an autofocus. The back camera does, so deal with it. It still looks good. It's still in 1080p. It just doesn't zoom close up on the front. Don't worry, I'll be upgrading soon. Then we'll have up close and personal shits with me. So, I got her all wet here. She's nice and juiced up on that strawberry cheesecake from Planet of the Vapes Employee of the Month line. Got him! Mixed by Dylan. This shit is like liquid crack, just saying. So, we got that on there. And I drilled out the air holes the other day. So, it's no longer that 3-hole. The 3 holes are set up on the dual setup, but for the single I drilled it out just to do it. So now it's just a big Cyclops eye right there on the coil. So I can dig it like that. Yeah, man, take your ass to Hampstead Vape Dojo and get you one of these in stainless or brass. $20, dude. $20. You can't fuck with that shit. I might go buy the brass one tomorrow, for real. Look at how small this shit is. Do you see this? Look at this. That's teeny. I mean, it's bigger than my penis. Ha. That's such a lie. Shouldn't say things like that in my videos, but I feel like I can be myself. I am myself. Look at it. You see this? Next to the Snow Wolf. Look at that. I mean, it's smaller than the Snow Wolf in height, and that's not very tall. I mean, this thing is super teeny. Put it next to this 30 ml bottle of juice. That'll give you a little better of an idea. I mean, look at that. It's only like a 1/4 inch taller. Look, it's literally like not even a 1/4 inch taller than the whole 30 ml bottle. So that's awesome, man. You can put this thing in your shirt pocket. Just like, clink, there you go. So I'm gonna have a comparison vape here. I'm gonna I'm going to vape the Snow Wolf on a dual set of these coils. It's the same exact coil, except you got dual here and single in here. I'm going to hit this at 80 watts, and I'm going to hit this on that straight pipe, because that's what it is. Let me back. So good. Hey, yo, bitches like my retro Ghostbusters shirt. Everyone wants it, but no one can have it but Mr. B. That's right, Mr. B. Only one that can have it. Unless you already have one. I didn't make it all wet. I didn't make it all wet. That was a little dry. I'm not liking the dryness. I'm being goofy as shit in this video, man. This is a little, I'm a little ramped up tonight. I got 2.5 hours of sleep last night, and I worked 12.5 hours today on top of doing this video for y'all here, loyal people that I love so much. So there you go. 80 watts on a dual coil. And we're gonna, let me just make sure it's good. And we're gonna straight volt. Yep, we're good. Yep, we're good. Let's see what she's got here. This firing button is a little janky. It's gonna take time to get used to. I'm gonna use it all day tomorrow along with something else. And I'm gonna try and get used to it, but it's very stiff right now, probably because it's new. Like the first action where you push in is great and easy, but when you push up, it's a little bit of a bitch. So hopefully that works itself out and it's not too much of a hassle after a day of use. So I feel like I have to use this finger over here to push in and this finger over here to push up, because it's kind of difficult. Like if you're second to last and your pinky are what you usually hit a mech mob with, you can't do it in this. It's just not possible unless you're Arnold Schwarzenegger. You don't have that. It's just not there. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can try it, but you can't do it. So I'm gonna hold on. Little juice there. Man, that tastes good. That single coil is bitching. I love this thing. You cannot beat. Well, you don't get the top, but that mechanical mod is sexy as shit. That Praxis Vapors authentic mech mod, 22 millimeters wide and 80 millimeters tall. Beautiful, beautiful piece with the Derringer. It is something kind of sexy. I know you love it. I know you love it, and you want some more of it. But you can't have it because it's mine. If you want one, go buy the damn thing before they're going off the shelves at Dojo in Hampstead. I don't think anybody knows about it because they're still there. Craziness, craziness. And with that said, this video is over. And y'all stay You know what? I didn't forget I was playing with y'all. I told you I had something for you, and I do. I have something for you. So let me have a toke off of here and a toke off of that, and then I'm going to show y'all something special, kids. This button kind of annoying. I don't care. It's worth it for what it looks like and what it is. It's worth that shitty little action that button does. But it's a failsafe, so I have no problems with the safety factor of that, because it ain't gonna go off in my pocket. So my boy hooked me up with a contact today, and I believe that man's company is H&H Vapor or Vapors on Facebook. And my man comes to you when you want to buy a mod or something along the lines of vaporizing products. He comes to you in his vehicle. That shit is like vape runners for juice, but for everything vape related. That is fucking sexy. We got hooked up. I told him what I'm all about. He wants me to put him out there on my YouTube channel, and that's what I'm gonna do. And my man handed me some little goodies today. And in the next 2 days, I'm going to be testing those out and doing reviews on them. And I cannot wait to get my little mittens on these two devices. First up we have, what we got here, kids? We have the Blue-Samsara L1 200 watt big ass screen, newer version of the Snow Wolf. This thing is something I've been trying to get a hold of, and I will be vaping on this tomorrow. We have the black version here. I wish it was the gold one because I want to see the gold one. So yeah, we're going to be doing a review on this in the next day or so. This bad boy's got Bluetooth capabilities. It runs Kanthal, nickel, titanium, and stainless steel. I will not be doing it in temp control because I do not like temp control. So I will be doing Kanthal. Unless I have a change of heart in the next 24 hours. But I doubt it. Next up, we got the Athena Hero 240 watt. Yes, yes, yes. Now we don't have a picture on here, but this one is open. They are both all authentic. It does have a scratch and sniff sticker there for your pleasure. I'm just going to give you a sneak peek of this little monster right here. And there she is when you open her up from inside. And this is what she looks like with that laser engraving. Can you see that? Yes, yes, yes. This is a triple series box. It's heavy as fuck. So, that's all you get for now on the Hero 240 Athena and the Blue-Samsara L1 200 watt. And in the next day or so, those bad boys will be reviewed right here on Vaping with Mr. B. And with that said, y'all keep it classy, YouTube. I love y'all. Keep coming back. Get your friends to subscribe. I'm repping the state of Maryland. I will be going out of Maryland to rep some stuff. But I like to keep it in state and in-house because this is where I live and that's what I'm going to do. Alright? Y'all have a good night. Me and the hashtag vape shit are out.